What's up, y'all? Welcome to my underground bunker. Tonight I'm going to do a little video on these torque wrenches and which one is best for your AR. And I'm going to tell you, and the reason I'm bringing it to you because I learned the hard way, and I'm just letting you know you can learn the hard way if you want to. I mean, that's part of learning. But I'm telling you right now, you will round something off. You will break a bit. If you use a certain kind of torque wrench for your AR, and it can still happen with the other ones too. But so tonight I got this Willer right here. This is an inch-pound torque wrench, and these are really good for your AR. Then I have a 3/8 drive torque wrench. You can see right here it has inch pounds. It's hard to see. I wish they would do these in color. That silver is hard to see on there, but it has inch pounds and metric pounds and foot pounds. This is a foot pound, and I use that for my barrel nuts and castle nut on my buffer tubes. And you can use these for anything around the house, whatever you need to torque. And this is an inch pound torque wrench, and I'm gonna tell you why you probably shouldn't use this one on your AR. Some of the part you can, but just know going into it that you can strip out screws, because that leverage like this, and you can't really feel that neck click that much. You can see it right there, and on this one it doesn't really have a good clicking sound or nothing like that, so you'll kind of over torque on this one. When you go up to, like, my barrel nut is torqued to, I've got it set to 55 pounds on, I set it to 55 pounds on this, and so it works good. Now I would suggest that you don't do the 3/8 drive. You get the half inch drive. I got these from Harbor Freight, but the half inch drive will give you a little bit more ass, and it won't feel like you got to put as much on there. But 3/8 works good though. I mean, it's more compact and everything for your toolbox if you got a smaller toolbox. But it goes up to like 200. Let me see. Foot pounds. No, this one only goes up to, says 80. Thought it went up more than that, but the other one goes up to like 200, I think. But on your AR, you don't need nothing over 80 foot-pounds anyway, because your castle nut, your barrel nut, it's supposed to be from 35 to 80. Now I always try to go right in the middle of the road, 85. But you can get these from Harbor Freight from Tool, both at $19.99. It's cheap, and they got a lifetime warranty. They're made by Pittsburgh Tool or whatever, and $19.99 is not a bad price, man, for a torque wrench, and they work. I've used them plenty, and they work. So, but this one right here is way better for torquing. I'm gonna set this one to your. I've got the bit in here already. Let me move this out of the way. So I've got the bit in there already, and this is for. You're supposed to set this to about 25 to 30 pounds on your, and you pull it back and you twist it, okay? And you got your little marks right there, and you set it to what you want. So I want to go 25, okay? That's about 25 inch pounds right there. So you can see on this one, when I go to get on it, see that's that one I rounded off. So it clicks, and that's all you're gonna put on it. But this one right here, I used this on it, and I rounded that one off. It's in there good. I'm not worried about it. If I have to get it out, I can heat it up and I can get something to get it out. But here's your little bit right here. This is the one from Willer, and I did a review on these bits right here. They work too. They got them all in there, the ones you need. But I'm just letting you know, and when you go to torquing on something, don't say it's your barrel nut. Torque it to start off at like 35, then go up to 45, then 50, and then 55. Don't just muscle on it all the way. On this one, it's just one thing. But if you're putting in bolts, you know, you torque down this one a little bit, torque down that one a little bit, torque down this one a little bit, torque down that one a little bit. And I'll tell you why I know this, because I'm a bullet maker and a pipe fitter, and these are 2-hole pins, right? And I promise you, when you go to torquing on something, you'll see people and you teach them, and they'll start torquing on a flange, and they want to torque one bolt, all the way, and like, no, you can't do that. You got a pattern. You have a pattern of torque, and don't torque, all one thing. You go 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100. If you go to 100, usually a lot of the flanges is 120 pounds on a 6-inch, 6-inch 150 flange. It's about 120, something like that. And I can't remember right offhand, but anyways, if you smash a gasket, it's going to, if you pinch it or anything like that, you pinch it on one side, I don't care how much you torque it, it's going to end up leaking. And it's the same thing with your AR, your gas key, things like that. It's going to leak, or it's not gonna hold up over time. It's one side. You're always going to go back and have to keep on torque, and it just doesn't make a good seal. So if you torque evenly and properly, then you'll get the result that you want. But I just wanted to bring this video to y'all tonight about this. I could do a separate video on this little wheeler, and I said I would. It's a great little tool. Like I got this one used. So, but and I checked the torque on it, and everything's good. So, and then like I said, I have these. I guess that one's more of a backup, because I don't want to mess with that one no more. On anything like this. I tried it and learned my lesson. So I don't want you to have to learn the hard way, and then you'll end up having to drill a screw out or something, and it ain't fun. And you might go all the way through and hit your barrel or something like that, and then you'll be sick to your stomach. So, but this one right here is great for your barrel. I can't believe it only said 80. I didn't notice that, but I thought that it went up to. It's the other one that goes up to 200, the 1/2 inch. But yeah, I would recommend getting a 1/2 inch. But if you already have one, a 3/8 or something like that'll work. I mean, you're just gonna have to put a little bit more on it. It makes it feel like it. And the 1/2 inch, you'll get it there, and it'll go. But I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. If you could like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Talk about it, man. If y'all have any problems, or y'all run across these problems yourself, let me know, so I don't make a mistake again. But that's the fun of building ARs and just anything. You learn from your mistakes, and you don't do it again. And if you come across it and somebody wants you to fix something they told you would do, then you'll know how to fix it, because you've been there. But I definitely, if you're going to build AR or build your own upper, definitely get the tools that you need that are proper for the job, because it'll make your life so much easier. And then you'll be able to sleep better, because you know that your AR, is after you test fired and everything's good. You torqued it to spec, use the proper Loctite, all them things like that. And I went over a little bit about the Loctite, but I'll go a different video on more specifics on what you're supposed to torque things at. But I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. Like I said, if you could like, subscribe, comment down below, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.